My first tattoo, I have to do it like in the kitchen while my mom was sleeping, and I had to get a little needle with ink and just like self poke myself. That was my first tattoo, and it took me probably like 5 days to do it, and I would do a little bit every night when she go to bed, and it was a little scorpion. So my name is Luar. I've been tattooing a little bit over 20 years. I'm a self-taught tattoo artist, yeah? So I started to learn by myself in Mexico, in the Yucatan. I'm from there. And then I moved to Austin, Texas. And I started getting into martial arts, and I started to get interested in Japanese tattooing. So I decided to start to travel to Japan, and I found my mentor, Horimaru sensei. And that's when I started to get more involved into like Japanese tattooing and like the understanding of Japanese tattoo. Tebori pretty much means like engraving or carving into the skin with a bundle of needles, and it's called hari. It's more relaxed, and somehow it's a little bit more like zen-like. The machine is not bouncing like crazy, and it's just more in rhythm with me. I get more like excited about like tattooing when I tattoo something that has like a strong like meaning, and a strong like like it's from a culture and something old and everything like that, ancient or something like with that strand, always like kind of makes me more like excited about it. I like all kinds of cultures, and I study a little bit of everything, but Mayan culture is pretty interesting. It's pretty similar to Japanese culture, some of the mythologies and the folk tales and stuff like that. A lot of relation. There is like a Japanese saying, and it's like no mind, no sword, no enemy. So it's just free. It's just flowing. Tattooing somebody is changing like a lot of energy, just changing like like a design, something is gonna be carrying forever. So you need to make sure that the person that you're gonna tattoo also has that understanding. Then the picture that he's gonna get of something, it's not just anything, it's something he's gonna have to carry for the rest of his life or her life. At one point, everybody should recognize your own style, yeah. So I think my wallet is just like different than any other people. My clouds, every time I'm just changing it, and just like water, always change, always is moving. So I think like some of that is very important to me, just to create something like, more like original, something that is not like the same and like everybody else.